Hey everyone, and welcome back for another deep dive with us. We're going to do something a little different today. It's going to be a quick one. We're going to be talking about Real Madrid versus Getafe coming up. And this could be a really interesting match. Real Madrid just had a tough loss against Liverpool in the Champions League.
Yeah, tough loss.
2-0.
2-0 in the Champions League. They need to bounce back.
They need to get back on track.
Absolutely. And what's fascinating is that they're currently second in La Liga, 4 points behind Barcelona.
Okay.
So dropping points against Getafe would be, really bad. It'd be a major setback for them.
So this Getafe team is something that we need to be paying attention to.
Definitely.
Yeah.
They're known for being a defensive fortress, especially under their manager, Bordalas.
Defensive fortress.
Yeah.
Huh. So, how good is their defense? I mean,
Really good.
they're 15th in La Liga right now?
Yeah, they are. But here's the thing. They have a system, and they execute it brilliantly.
Okay.
They're ranked 5th in La Liga for tackles per match, which tells you they're not afraid to get physical and disrupt the flow of the game.
Okay.
But it's more than just brute force. They're incredibly well organized at the back, and they often employ a tactic called parking the bus.
Parking the bus. Now, for those of us who don't know what that means.
Essentially, they pack their own penalty area with defenders, making it incredibly difficult for the opposition to create clear-cut scoring opportunities.
Right.
So it's just imagine a wall of defenders parked in front of their goal. It can be really frustrating to play against, especially for a team like Real Madrid that's used to dominating possession and attacking freely.
Right.
Yeah.
So basically, they're just trying to suffocate Real Madrid's attack before it can even get going.
Exactly. And that's where it gets really interesting because Real Madrid has this incredible attacking talent, but they've struggled at times to break down stubborn defenses, especially with Vinicius Jr. out injured.
Right.
They're going to need other players to step up.
Well, let's talk about those other players stepping up, because we've got to talk about Jude Bellingham.
Of course.
He's been incredible. Do you think he can unlock this Getafe defense?
That's the million-dollar question, isn't it? Bellingham has that X factor, that ability to conjure something out of nothing.
Right.
But Getafe's manager, Bordalas, is a master tactician. I'm sure he'll have a plan to try and neutralize Bellingham's influence.
Interesting.
It's going to be a fascinating tactical battle.
And on top of that, we've also got the potential return of Rodrigo from injury.
Yeah.
Could he be the key?
Yeah, Rodrigo's pace and trickery could definitely cause problems for Getafe.
Yeah.
If Ancelotti decides to bring him back for this match, it'll add another dimension to Real Madrid's attack.
Okay.
And that could be the difference maker.
All right, before we get into predictions, I want to thank all of our amazing listeners for tuning in to this deep dive. We're so glad you're here with us as we discuss Real Madrid versus Getafe. If you're enjoying this quick breakdown, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and catch all of our future episodes. We've got tons of great content coming your way.
We really appreciate all the support, and we love hearing your thoughts and predictions. So let's get back to this match.
All right, so we've got Real Madrid, desperate for a win, facing a Getafe side that's known for their defensive resilience and tactical discipline. And the big question hanging over this match is, can Real Madrid find a way to break down that stubborn Getafe defense?
That is the question. That really is the question that will determine the outcome of this match. Real Madrid might be the favorites on paper, but Getafe has proven that they can frustrate even the best attacking sides in La Liga.
Yeah, we talked about that parking the bus strategy. If they can execute that effectively, it could be a long night for Real Madrid's attackers, even with Bellingham.
Oh, absolutely. And remember, Getafe isn't just about defending. They're also dangerous on the counterattack.
Right.
They'll be looking to absorb the pressure, win the ball back, and then hit Real Madrid quickly on the break.
Okay, so Real Madrid has to be wary of both their defensive solidity and their ability to strike quickly on the counter. So that makes Ancelotti's tactical approach even more crucial in this game.
It does. He needs to find that right balance between attacking potency and defensive stability.
Right.
If Real Madrid overcommits an attack, they could leave themselves vulnerable to those dangerous Getafe counterattacks.
It's like a real tactical chess match. That's what makes these kinds of matchups so fascinating.
Yeah.
You got two contrasting styles, two different approaches to the game, clashing head-on.
I agree, and for Real Madrid, it's about finding a way to break down that Getafe defense without sacrificing their own defensive shape.
Right.
It's a delicate balance.
Okay, so considering all that, let's get to some predictions. What do you see happening in this match? Do you think Real Madrid will overcome that Getafe wall?
I think it's going to be a tight, tense affair. Getafe is going to make Real Madrid work for every inch of space. I wouldn't be surprised to see a lot of frustration on the Real Madrid side, if they can't find an early breakthrough.
So you're leaning towards a low-scoring game. Maybe even like a 1-0 type of result.
Yeah, I think that's a very real possibility. Maybe a moment of individual brilliance from someone like Bellingham or Rodrigo could be enough to decide it. Or it could come down to a set piece, which is another area where Getafe can be dangerous.
Oh, that's a really good point. I mean, they are known for their aerial prowess on set pieces. Real Madrid will need to be very organized and disciplined in those situations.
Exactly.
One lapse in concentration could be very costly.
Precisely. And that's why, despite Real Madrid's obvious quality, I think this game has all the makings of a potential upset.
Wow.
Getafe has the tools and the tactical nous to make life very difficult for them.
It's definitely a match that could go either way. But you know, that's the beauty of football. The unpredictable nature of the game is what keeps us coming back for more.
Absolutely. And remember, this deep dive is all about giving you, our fantastic listeners, the insights you need to appreciate the nuances of this matchup.
Yeah.
We're all about going beyond the surface and exploring the tactical battles that often decide these games.
And we love having you along for the ride. So if you're enjoying this deep dive, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. We've got plenty more in-depth analysis coming your way throughout the season.
We appreciate your support, and we always enjoy hearing your thoughts on the game. Now let's wrap up with one final thought for you to consider.
I mean, could this be a closer game than people think? I mean, with Getafe's defense being as strong as it is.
Yeah, it definitely could. And, we've seen Real Madrid struggle in recent matches against Getafe.
Yeah.
So, they need to be at their best to break down that defense.
Yeah, any complacency could be punished. All right. Well, that is it for this quick deep dive into Real Madrid versus Getafe.
It was a quick one.
But we hope you found it insightful and engaging.
We hope it gave you a little deeper appreciation for what promises to be, a fascinating tactical battle.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So thanks for tuning in, everyone. And don't forget to subscribe for more deep dives on the topics you care about.
Until next time, enjoy the game.